Okay, so got a request here asking how one can use the Strat's manual entry mode while playing APBA Baseball. So instead of typing it all out, I thought I'd make a little video here just to show how it works. I got a game going here. It's 1-1 in the eighth, top of the eighth between the Yankees and Brewers. And I guess just a quick background here. These teams, I was born in '67, and my Topps collecting years were 1976 to 1980. So what I did for this project is for each franchise, I picked the 30 best guys for each franchise, and then created a roster. For example, Greg Nettles picked his 1977 season from 76 to 80. That was his best one, and APBA card on one side, and the corresponding Topps card on the back. Bob Watson here, 1980 Bob Watson with the Yankees, and that's his 81 Topps. Didn't match every year, but you get the idea. So anyway, this is more about how this all works, not the teams. So we'll just play out this inning or two here and see how it unfolds. Again, it's 1-1 in the top of the eighth, and Bob Watson is due up against Travers for the Brewers. So up here, get this out of the way. So up here, you can see the Yankees lineup and the Brewers defensively. I bought the season discs along with Strat's computer game. So I have them for 76 through 80. I would recommend buying the season instead of you can create players. You can buy one season and create players, but that's a lot of work. And then you can buy the stadiums. You can see County Stadium is where the game's being played for the background. So Watson's about to bat, and you go up to swing away. And well, first let's see how he does here. So the roll is a 33-0, and that secondary roll is a 15. 15 second column is a 1. Watson homers on the first at bat of this video. So you go down to here and you click home run, and that's it. It's as simple as that. The Yankees lead 2-1, and now Dent's up. So we'll see how he does. 64-13. He whiffs. So go up to swing away. Scroll down, strike out, and there's one down. So back to the top of the order. Mickey Rivers is up. Rivers pops out. So again, swing away, scroll down for pop out, and there's 2 gone. And that brings up Randolph. Randolph 56-14. He walks. So he's at first. 2 down, and Lou Pinella's up. Yankees will call the hit and run on this play. And 26-24, that's a ground out. So for the ground outs, with the guy on, you click the ground out, as you can see, and then if it was a fielder's choice, you could have Pinella go to first, and then Randolph could be out. But of course, it was a hit and run call, so Pinella's out on the ground out. Randolph goes to second, but it's the 3rd out. So that's the top of the 8th. So Ron Davis is in for New York. He relieved Doyle Alexander last inning. And the Brewers now trail, and Robin Yount's up. So We'll roll for him, 34, 31 to fly to center. So again, you just go to the fly out there, and that's one down. And Cooper's up. Cooper 61-24. That's a ground out. So 2 down. And Ogilvy's up. Ogilvy 16-28. That's ground to short. It just says ground out. It doesn't specify which fielder makes the play. And 1, 2, 3 for the Brewers. So top of the ninth, 2-1 Yankees. I guess I'll just continue on here. Reggie Jackson's up, and he strikes out. So go to swing away. Strike out, 1 down. Jim Spencer against Travers. 43-29. That's ground out. Back, come back to the pitcher. 2 down. And Thurman Munson is up. 63-31. Fly to center. So fly out, and that's 3 down. So we go to the bottom of the ninth. And Lascano, Gorman Thomas, and Don Money are due. And the Yankees are going to bring in Goose Gossage. So you go to the visitor and find Gossage. Here he is. Bring him over here. Put him in the pitcher spot. And pull his card. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but so he's in, and it's Goose against Lascano on the bottom of the ninth. Let's see what happens. 51-8. I use the Cox system, and the Cox roll is a 24. That's an A. That's a pop out. 1 down for the Brewers. Here's Gorman Thomas. And I guess I should have said this at the beginning. You can see the yellow line, the middle line there. Gorman is off to a slow start. He's batting 185 so far in 81 at-bats, but he does have 3 homers. And you can see Gossage's, that yellow line, is 1-1 with 8 saves and 2.70 ERA and 13 innings pitched. Their real-life stats are just above in the gray line. And that red line there is what they've done in the game so far. So you see that red line there here, 0-for-3 for Gorman, and actually you can see that right here too. Gorman is 0-for-3, and Gossage, he hasn't pitched an inning yet. He just had just the 1 batter, so the red line there is just all zeros. So here we go. Thomas. That's an unusual card play, and that's just a strike. Strike 1 to Gorman. 46-13. Gossage strikes him out. Sorry for the shakiness here. Doing the best I can. So that leaves it up to Don Money. He's the DH. They don't really have a better option on the bench. Money's a good hitter. They're going to go with him. And the roll is a 32-26. And that's a ground out. So that's it. The Yankees win it 2-1. Then you can go to the box score, and you can see what unfolded there. Doyle Alexander, 6 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 1 run. Ron Davis got the win in relief. Travers went the distance, took the loss. You can see all that. Bob Watson there, he had 2 homers. He had 2 solo homers that were accounted for all the Yankees scoring. So you go to end game. let's see, we can go to New York and team stats. Blow this up a little here. So you can see how the Yankees have done so far. For example, Reggie Jackson there, 312 and 6 homers in 77 at-bats. I go down to the pitchers. Catfish Hunter, 2.41, 1-0, and so forth. So the game saves me from having to input stats. You can go to standings. You can see the Yankees are in first at 17 and 6. Brewers are down 13 and 10 in fourth place, and yeah, it just does all the stat stuff for you, and saves me a lot of time and effort. So that's it. That's a little bit of how I use Strat's manual entry mode in conjunction with APBA Baseball to well, make it a lot of fun for me.